Hi, I'm Rachel.
I'm Preston, and this is week 1 of Momentum and Stuff. We started out with some counterbalancing drills, where we kind of sat away from each other and really tried to balance each other's weight. And we wanted to ensure that the follow is always seeking the lead's hand, regardless of how far up or down we are. And we made sure that if one of us were to let go, we would fall back because we are holding each other up. We also practiced that going in a circle this way and then this way, because that feeling kind of happens during the swing out. And then we kind of threw that into the Lindy circle. We made the circle linear to really emphasize that counterbalancing feeling. So we did lots of these because we have counterbalance, stretch, compress, stretch,
Compress.
stretch, compress. Yep.
Okay, so do I understand it right?
That's it for week 1.
And
This is week 2.
Momentum and Stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. First thing we did was a stretchy rock step for the swing out.
Yeah. So we did a regular swing out and then stretch. Regular swing out, stretchy one. And we emphasized that there's no pulling in that stretchy swing out, that all of the follow's movement comes from the stretch and the release of that energy from the stretch. That's how she gets to the lead. And then,
to emphasize the no pulling, we let go.
yep.
Weave.
You don't need the left hand to be on the rock step. Yep. And we did our slinky swing outs, which is where like follow could stay in place, or I could stay in place. And then the actual slinky part is where we swap places and then the other person continues the direction, which is really awkward.
But it's a good test of making sure.
Yeah, we wanted to make sure that everybody could start and stop their swing out in the same spots. So being aware of intentional movement, intentional traveling. Yeah, that was week 2.
And this is week 3 of Momentum and Stuff.
Alright, we started with a couple different ways to get into swing out. Everybody knows the rock step, but we talked about the follows forward step with the lead stepping back. And then we also did the butt step. So in practice, that looks like this, rock step. We also talked about how the butt step can be optional. And how if you go for a butt step, when a forward step's happening, awkward things happen. like that. So there's a forward step. Butt step for the lead. Yep. So those are both lead and follow can do those at their own leisure, though they can be led.
Except for the forward step.
Yeah, the forward step is a do it or feel awkward sort of thing. And the important thing about that is just to match each other's counterbalance at the rock step part.
Yes. And then the other thing we did was different degrees of swing out, so intentional changing of where you end your swing out rather than the typical 360 degree turnaround.
Yep, so we talked about a 270-degree swing out. It's 270. And then a 180-degree swing out. And then a 90-degree swing out. It's more of just like a 8-count sugar push at that point. And then there was
the 450.
Yeah. The over rotated. And
That's a, we have some students that'll demonstrate that for you.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then we started the move that we finished in week 4, which the start
This.
was.
Okay, there.
Yes, we got there with the importance of the stretch here to the stretch here, yeah, to lead the follow around in rotation to here, with the importance of cross hand for this momentum buildup, which we will continue to talk about in week 4. So that's all for week 3. All right, this is week 4 of momentum and stuff. We finished up the move that we started last week.
Yep. So we ended here, and we emphasized that it's important to catch crosshand and not crosshand, because the follow isn't wound up as much. And since the what we're doing next is we're doing a side pass and a spin, it's important the follow have all the energy from being rotationally built up to get over there and spin at the same time. And altogether, the move looks like this. Whoop.
And then we also talked about follows. If you feel like in that initial spin, if you feel like your momentum from the spin is, if you're killing it yourself or it's slowing down, step through it, step through that spin so that you can actually get yourself around in time. So we talked about practicing spinning stuff.
Yeah, we did the spinning drills where we step, step, spot, step, step. And then we did these guys. You spin.
So you spin, pretend this is a wall.
Yeah, one person is the wall.
And then you spin off of it, either directions to step through and get through. So
this was to get used to spinning fast, because in this guy, it's a fast spin.
yes. And then we generally talked about throwing in momentum in with whenever you are dancing, the practicality of it in music, of how you can throw if a song slows down a little bit, how you can use that momentum to slow yourself down or speed up if you want to give it more energy, and just practicing throwing that in there. Is that it?
I think so.
Yeah, and that was momentum and stuff. Yay!
Yay.